God, I can't believe this. I no longer feel safe. How could they do this to us? What? No, that is not a penis. It is an elongated clitoris, I tell you. I don't want to go in locker rooms with men. I don't want to go in there with men. This is so wrong. They're getting rid of our inclusivity. They're getting rid of our inclusivity. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh my God. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Listen. All you transgenders, as small of a number as you may be, that wanted to participate in women's sports, that were in women's sports, you might as well just
get your shit, and get out.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, in which I appreciate you guys all doing so. Make sure that you're following me on all the platforms you see above and below. Hit this thumbs up button right now. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you, and it helps push my content out in the YouTube algorithm world, ladies and gentlemen. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification in the process, which will bring up another little tab that will allow you to select something that says all notifications. And don't forget, check out my other YouTube channel that I'm going to be relaunching called Man, Husband, Father on YouTube, or you can just type in Renaissance Man 2.0. You should find it there. Appreciate you. Folks, yeah, we got to get ready to dive right on into this because y'all saw the beginning of this video. I know it's going to be a whole lot of you crazy folks that are going to be completely pissed off about this because, ladies and gentlemen, it has passed the House, and we're going to see how far this can go, ladies and gentlemen. Two Democrats have voted alongside Republican lawmakers to ban athletes born male from participating on girls' sports teams. The Protection of Women and Girls Act, because now, you know, we, for some reason, what is a woman? What is a goyle? Led by Rep. Greg Stubb of Florida, would amend federal law to specify that student athletes must participate in school sport teams that coincide with their gender at birth. What is gender? Yeah, Rep. Henry Cuellar, Democrat of Texas. How do you say his last name? Vincente Gonzalez, Democrat of Texas, were the lone Democrats to vote for the bill when it passed 218 to 206. Rep. Don Davis, DNC, voted present. All three won re-election in razor-thin margins in districts that have tended redder over the years. Senate Republicans have already signaled that they are aiming to take up the bill soon. The change would apply to all federally funded schools from kindergarten through high school, as well as colleges and universities that receive federal dollars. It comes after several Democrats spoke out against their own party laser focus on inclusivity and progressivism, arguing that the far left did not leave any room for dissent on issues like transgender youth. Notably, however, some Democrats who raised such issues, like Rep. Tom Suozzi, Democrat of New York, and Seth Moulton, Democrat of Massachusetts, voted against the bill. Republicans have championed the bill as a bid to protect women and girls from unfair athletic standards, which is completely factual, coming from a world-class professional former athlete. Well, no, I'm still an athlete. Former world-class professional athlete, okay? Speaker Mike Johnson, Republican Louisiana, challenged Democrats on the bill during his weekly press conference on Tuesday. You know what? What's amazing is that most of the Democrats that voted against it. You need to find out who your Dems are that voted against this. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all might be for this. Y'all are crazy. Everyone's talking about their children today. I've got 2 sons and 2 daughters, and we see the difference. Of course, everyone does. And it's kind of silly to deny it. It's not silly. It's ridiculous. It's lying is what it is. You are a liar if you do not think that there's a significant differences amongst physical ability and capability between men and women. Come on now. The American people sent a clear message in November. They want us to return to common sense, or truth is what I would say. And we're going to see if Democrats have heard that message. No, they didn't, apparently. Rep. Doug LaMalfa, a Republican in California, said during a debate on the bill, "Why are we even having to discuss this?" I agree. It's amazing to me that the idea that we have XY chromosome males competing to take the place of women, girls in sports is just mind blowing. Where are we in society that we're doing this? Where are the feminists? Nowhere to be heard, because the feminists are the reason why it's there. They started it. They told these men and stuff, you do your thing. Slay Slay it. You do your thing. Do RuPaul. Work it, girl. Work. That's what they told these dudes to do when they got into these sports. And these dudes got in there and they did it. Leah Thompson, for example, completely got into the women's sports and crushed it. He kept his elongated clitoris out in women's locker rooms and stuff in front of other women swimmers. You know, sometimes the elongated clitoris sometimes will become engorged at times like that, but you can't say nothing to him about it because his is just longer than the typical females, you know. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, he also expressed that he actually is a female who's lesbian. And can y'all believe that America, y'all went along with this? Not all of America, because we showed in November that we didn't all go along with, but the fact that these schools, and they went along with it. Evil. It's crazy. Went along with this nonsense. Your teachers, your professors went along with this bull crap. Anyway, said we are in a society that we're doing this. Where are the feminists? Where are the people who fought so hard to get women's rights? Nowhere to be heard. Rep. Andrea Salinas, Democrat of Oregon, argued this bill sets an unfair playing field that any parent can raise a concern that a transgender girl is playing on a girl's team, while noting such cases were rare. So what? They shouldn't be. Period. I don't care if there's only 5 of them in the whole United States. Get out. Whoa, this is crazy. These decisions should be left to parents, coaches, teachers, and families, not DC politicians. How about it get left to whether you qualify to be on the team or not? See what I'm saying? It's easy. That's the reason why we had to separate men and women's sports. If you did not separate that, there would not be any women's sports. Huh? You can, on a basketball team, typically we have like 12 to 15 that make the team. 12 to 15 make the basketball team with the boys. The ones that didn't make it can go and try out for the girls basketball team, and all the ones that didn't make it will beat all the girls. There will not be there won't be women's sports pretty much. The only women's sports there will be is when they're probably going, I would say that they definitely will have a chance at getting the men, will be like gymnastics doing the beam or something like that. But other than that, it won't be no women's basketball. It wouldn't be women's swimming. It wouldn't be tennis. It wouldn't be hardly anything. That's why we have to separate it, because y'all cannot compete with us. Just stop. This is absolutely ridiculous. How about we settle it and say we're going to let nature decide whether you're going to make the team or not? Y'all would get crushed. I'm talking to you women. Y'all, I am 42 years old, and in 16 some more days, I'm going to be 43. There are women in college right now I will completely destroy. There are women in professional sports right now, WNBA. I would destroy a lot of them. Right now, I will destroy. Women in boxing, I will destroy. I don't care, y'all. It can be MMA. I'm not talking about every other man. I'm different. I will destroy you. So what am I saying that for? You let nature be the deciding factor on whether these women make the team or not like that. It won't nobody. Y'all would get crushed. It's a no-brainer. Anyway, the bill previously passed the House in 2023 in a 219 to 203 vote, but it was never taken up in the formerly Democratic-controlled Senate. And that's what we have to wait on right there, ladies and gentlemen, is for it to make it to the Senate. And since we see and know that the Senate is going to be controlled by the Republicans, it better darn sure pass. It better darn sure pass, or we're going to have some problems. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad that I'm glad that this is happening, but it's sad that we even have to do this. Money is being spent. Money is being wasted to put this stuff in play for something that should be natural. How about we look at the Constitution? You know how the Constitution talk about our inalienable rights and all that? And life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, freedom. These are God-given things. There's something that men and women all have God-given talents and abilities. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it with this, and some of y'all may not like this. If it wasn't from someone that said, hey, you know what? There are women that are good athletes too. There are women that are phenomenal swimmers. There are women that are phenomenal tennis players, but they need to play against other women, because if they didn't, it would be completely unfair. Well, not Thailand. There's some women out there that can get completely destroyed. Stop. I'm done. Anyway, let me know what you guys all think about this. Shout out and whoop whoop to this happening right here, and it better pass the Senate, or we gonna have some problems. Leave it in the comment section. Tell me what you guys all think about this, all right? Don't forget to do what you see in that cloud right there. The next video that I will be doing in chronological order is going to be up here. You should know what's going to be right there. Same thing. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.